mic check. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Buckle my shoe. Buckle some more. There you go. No, we're good. We're good. We're Gucci. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Another day. It's not quite Anaheim 1, but we're back for another day. DDC Supercross round 9 at... where is it again? At Portland. I'm just waiting for the track password to come out. It's literally 11 seconds until the password's released. And then we are going to be practicing for the first hour. We are then going to have 20 minutes of qualifying. We are then going to have 2 20-minute plus 1 lap races. And hopefully we have as good of a night's riding as I did yesterday. Hopefully there is no issues at all. That'll always, that's always a good way to go. So let me minimize that. Chat is set to live. That's good. Microphone's working. Controller is connected. Lovely stuff. Good. Got an echo? Don't say that. I don't want to hear that. That's not good. Is there an echo for everybody? Let me listen to my voice back real quick. That's not terrible. It's back. Got an echo? Oh, no, we're good. Cool. Right. So, single player. I'm sticking to the KTM tonight. There's been a few murmurs and conversations in the old Supercross, or in the old pro scene, about the Yami 450 after a lot of Yamis done really well yesterday across EU and NA. But because I just had a good performance on the KTM anyway, I'm just going to ride it and see how it goes. I mean, Aerial and DDC are such different styles of tracks anyway, it's going to be hard to judge. So we'll see how tonight goes for me on this. But yeah, on the tighter, twistier tracks, I don't mind the KTM at all. Feels very nimble, feels good in the whoops. And until it gets to the point where, like, I'm getting beaten by like 5, 6, 7 Yamis, and it's like a clear difference, I'm just going to run it as it is. It should be absolutely fine. So we've got a setup on. Quick shift is on. I need to turn all my HUD back on. Had this off whilst recording a cheeky Instagram reel earlier. That's good. Into first person. Lovely stuff. The sessions are 50. However, there's a lot of different people that you can do them with if you want them for cheaper. So just have a little look around for different people. See how it goes. So we've got back-to-back whoops. This is the one track of the season actually that I haven't gone and watched the preview video beforehand. So I'm gonna have to learn this on the fly. They're running your tyres on 12.7. Shouldn't be on 12.7. No, 12.3, 12.0. And so I don't think messing around with your tyre pressure is worth it. The OEM boys themselves sell it to be the most, I don't even know if grippiest is the right word, but it'd be the best it can be. So we're going to rock it like that and see how this goes. Try and get a little bit of a flow going, learn the track a little bit, and see what's what, basically. I haven't touched the DDC track since yesterday, of course, because I have had no desire to play the game after doing all A1. It's a little bit of a stressful experience, so now I need to relearn the berms, relearn the jump sizing / scaling, all that good stuff. If I back it, I'm not constantly going into my settings and showing everything off. I need to try and learn the track. Yeah, yeet. Left, right? Yes, right. I have literally a setup video from 4 days ago where I show off my gear, and all I've done is replicate it and get basically the speeds to match up. So my actual gear in itself is the same as whatever it was. You just have to adjust the settings to do so, to get the right speeds. Yeah, Charlie's working. Charlie can't make this tonight. I don't think he can anyway. Then we're all gonna try and stay up late tonight to watch A1, which is always a fun time of the year. These are hard whoops. These are very hard whoops. They are deep. Holy. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm kind of happy with my sticking to KTM decision anyway, because at least in all the blocks I've got setups for, the KTM does get through the whoops the best. That's a hard section. I wonder if it's better to triple, double, or double, triple. Probably, I mean, double, triple is definitely going to be more consistent, isn't it? Stepping onto that from the inside is going to be a huck. And then... I don't know. I feel like tripling after that would be better. That is a huge finish line. This is... like, not as flowy of a track as normal. It feels a little bit awkward in some places. Jump into the berm. Let's cut down. Do we triple out of here? We do. Triple again. Yes. Double in. Supercross triple. Not Supercross triple, but the same size as Supercross triple, so that's fine. Step over. Bang all the way up the gearbox. Do. That was rapid. Hopefully, I am praying that Aiden keeps your road fairly high against night, like he did last round in the second moto. Because I love when these tracks break down and we have to search for different lines. So that's oh, that's a big one. Do you reckon you can... Do you reckon if I hit that step over clean, you can quad all the way into the corner? That should be interesting. No, I'm not going to stream whilst watching A1. That's kind of like private time with the boys. A little bit of chill downtime. Yes, it's very, very easy to overjump that triple in. Let me set a mark here, actually. We'll hit this a couple of times. Do that. There we go. Right. Triple in. Good downside. Quad. Good downside. Quad. Do you want to know what's annoying about that? I'll show you what's annoying about that. So you don't think I'm capping, I want to show you actual evidence before I open my mouth. So when qualifying happens or in the race and someone passes me doing it, I don't want you just to think that I'm coping. But I'm 99.9% sure that line is doable on the Beta and probably the Yamaha, because I think they're faster in a straight line than the KTM is now. And for whatever reason, the Beta just seems to float over jumps, but then I don't like it in the corners, so there's a little bit of a trade-off there. But if you end up having big lines like that, that might make or break qualifying, that scares me a little bit. That's the only thing that puts doubt in my head about bike choice sometimes, is if there's a bit of a weird line. I suppose it might just end up being a case of, you know, that is the trade-off that you get. Do you want a bike that you're... Oh, I need to put... Hang on. Do you want a bike that you feel more comfortable on around the majority of the track, or do you just want to have that one line in the back pocket? Like I said, I'm not good around corners with the Beta. So was it triple in, then quad? I've overjumped that a little bit, then send that so much further than the KTM did. Ooh, and this isn't even with a particularly amazing setup on either. That's a toughie. Quad that. Send that bad boy. I reckon with a spring suspension you've got that. But I'm not gonna start dabbling around messing with bikes. I had a really good A1. I kind of want to keep using the same bike just for consistency's sake and muscle memory's sake. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to the KTM. Just for now, until I start getting absolutely dominated on. Oh shit, hang on. You've just reminded me, I haven't even signed up for the race. I think sign-ups end in like 23 minutes. That would have been awkward. Here I am playing a track that I haven't even signed up for. Race list. Where is it? DDC 450s. Click to register, confirm registration. You're all set for the race. Bosh. Right. Now we can practice. Yeah, I ended up third in the main event. So I got... It wasn't just a third, to be fair. It was a 20th to third, which just made it even better. But yeah, happy to get on the podium at round one, especially. Lots of fast boys in that I managed to chase down and pass. So looking good for the rest of the year. Maybe it's just A1 jitters, people stressing out a little bit, but I was very happy with my speed. Can't be unhappy with a third on any given day, to be honest. I go into the night wondering if I'm even going to qualify. I end up third in qualifying, second in my heat race, behind the person that won the main event, and then third in the main event. A pretty solid night of riding. We hit 1,302 peak viewers as well, which is the most I've ever had by a good 300 or so. MX Bikes had its highest ever player count at once, which was around 4,000. So just a really good night all around. Couldn't have asked for much better, to be honest. How easy quadable is that? That's fairly straightforward, it's not bad. And then, maybe, yeah, quad single, maybe? Into there. Triple. Triple. Double. If anybody watched the NA racing last night, you know, Chase was riding really, really well. Chase had a big old comeback. He went from like 20th to 4th or 5th, something along those lines. But he was on the beta, and he was riding really, really well on it. Like, it looked good in some of the rough stuff. He looked nimble in the corners as well. So there is definitely room in 450s at least for different bikes, I guess, to do really well. So I'm interested to see how the meta changes over the next couple of weeks as people mess around a little bit. I think you'll have people that done really well at A1 or had a happy A1, what they wanted, sticking to what they were using. And then I reckon you have people that didn't have as good of an A1 as they wanted that kind of do a little bit of searching, not knowing what they should and shouldn't ride at the moment. But I'm fairly content with where I got, as I said, unless anything major changes. Again, that's it's so frustrating. That's going to be betaable. That's going to be a new terminology for me. Yeah, that's betaable. God damn it. It's not the end of the world, is it? Surely, if I end up checking up and going double rather than going quad single, can't be that much time being lost. He says, hopefully, maybe let's cope. Be adding the back-to-back sets of whoops. I can't get through whoops like this on any other bike, so I don't know. It is that little trade-off, isn't it? Gain time here, lose time there, a little back and forth. You know, triple, quad, triple. This is the one I'm going to lose time on, because if they're quadding into that corner, they can then just rail into here and then triple in and then double. Oh yeah, that's going to be a bit of a rough one. Stretch that out, nice. That stepping onto that table was going to get quite difficult as the road comes in as well. Oh, smooth. Then quad again. Oh no. Just wanted to give it a few attempts to see if it's actually doable or not for me. Over. I mean, I could expect. I don't know. What do we? I might do a vote actually. I'm going to spend a little bit of time actually learning the track on the KTM. I might switch over to the Yami as well, because the Yami I think is faster and can jump further than the KTM right now. And I've got an okay setup in it for whoops. I might do a little vote, see what people want me to ride. Because I'm not in championship contention for DDC or anything like that. This is purely a fun series for me. And triple, single. So I am then going to have to go double, triple there. But it doesn't feel bad. It feels nice. Like, it feels repeatable is probably a good word to use. I could do it lap after that. I'm on a KTM at the moment. It's just got a Triumph model swap on it. Over, triple, double, triple in. The track itself is fairly straightforward. It's just one or two potential quads thrown into the mix. Definitely can't do that. Stretch that bad boy out. Nice. Oh, over. Bang down the gearbox. Back up the gearbox. The bows have collisions, yes. Ooh. Right, let's do a quick little switch over as well. I've not had like a steamer by any means, but I had an okay lap. I had a 1 minute. Well, ideal was a 1 minute flat 0.6. No, Hakon didn't report it. We kind of we kissed and made up in the aerial chat afterwards. So I still plan on riding everyone aggressive throughout this year because it seems to actually work, which is something that I've never done before within reason. Like, just like running people high in berms, for example, but not sending them over the berms or blatantly taking people out. It's going to be make or break lines at a lot of tracks. I generally don't know yet. I had to look through a bunch of the 25 track maps last night, and all I can say is good luck to the aerial team, because honestly, so I don't know what they were smoking when they designed them tracks, all them track maps, but they are, some of them are horrific. So yeah, I don't know. I wish them the best luck in trying to make them as rideable as possible for the game, but I would not want that job. Okay, right. Should we see if this quad out's doable on the Yummy? Triple in. Quad there. Or hang up the back end a little bit, so we won't go for it this lap. The back feels a tiny bit... it's probably setup dependent as well. Back end does feel a little bit slipperier on this than the KTM. It's definitely closer than the KTM is though, isn't it? I have no idea Declan about the controller issue. I'm not a very computery person, unfortunately. I tend to have very few issues on the game though. Like my stuff's just plug and play. But no, I don't know. See, this setup's good for the whoops as well. I've not got a good whoop setup on the beta though. Oh, she's dancing. Overjump the triple in. I reckon that's going to happen quite a lot tonight. When the road kicks in too. Just messing you up with your jump timings. I'm not a fan of these two corners here back to back. They feel very, very awkward to me. Thank you very much, Dark Penguin.
Dark Penguin 57 celebrates 2 months of membership. What's with the blue machine today?
Oh, it's only been for like the last 3-4 minutes. I'm just messing around trying to experiment with stuff. Because on the opening couple of laps of this track so far, it's felt like there might be 1 or 2 like big boy lines, like big sends that I wasn't quite making with the KTM. And just from my limited experience on these bikes so far, the Yami and the Beta can both jump further than the KTM can. So I just want to see if them lines were actually doable on these. But, good news for me, so far, it looks like they are still one hell of a stretch. So I will probably just end up sticking with the KTM just for comfortability and the whoops. I'm much more comfortable in the whoops on the KTM. But there's a rhythm in 2 sections time that I haven't actually got a clean entrance to it yet to even give the big line a go. Triple in. Right, I just need to get the triple in clean. Triple in. Nice. Quad. Nice. Here we go. Send. Oh, that's frustrating.
Tilt like Chase, it's a game changer.
It's a game changer. I already feel like I tilt my head quite a bit as well, but Chase is on another level, to be fair. Thank you very much, Dev. I appreciate that, man. No, it was nice watching Chase last night, other than whatever like little virgins are sitting there follow botting him, so you couldn't actually see half of his screen. Maybe he'll move his notifications out of the centre of the screen for next time, so even if it does happen again, at least it'll happen at the top of the screen, so it's not blocking the whole view. You can qualify on a different bike than race, yeah. Although I always look at that as just virgin behaviour. It's like commit to your choice, isn't it? It's like you can ride a 2-stroke if you want to in aerial now, so you could qualify on a 450 and rock up on a 252 stroke. But it's like if you're going to race a 252 stroke, you should be willing to try and qualify on it as well. No, I'm going to I'm probably going to be like a 1.5, 2 seconds off of qualifying if the boy's hitting that big line on a Yami, but I should still make it in on the KTM, so I'm just going to stick to it. No, we're not back, Troy. I'm just experimenting. There's 2 massive quads on that track that I can't get on the KTM. One of them is doable on the Yami, and they're probably both doable on the Beta, but I'm shit on the Beta. So I am just going to stick to KTM as well. Because hopefully there's going to be no like ridiculous lines like that on the aerial tracks moving forwards, and that's kind of where my main focus is right now. Right, got that, got that. Quick shift back on. Thoughts on kitchen? I'm still out the loop, boys. I saw someone in there. Oh, Jack said in here earlier that he hasn't shown up. He's got a virus or something. If that's the case, then yeah, by all means, I don't mind it at all. But I feel like that's 100% going to be flipped into another narrative of just something stupid like, oh, he saw how fast Deegan is and he doesn't want to race against him soon as doing the other coast when he probably is just ill. So people love doing shit like that. Exactly. Right, let's try and get a little bit of a flow going, shall we? Now we've decided on bike, I can get the muscle memory back. Oh. Trying to come to a stop in some of these. So it's actually quite difficult to get that triple in if you're hitting the berm lower. I just want to experiment a little bit, because if we do run some decent amount of erode in this, then it'll get to a point in the race where the rut is too deep, so you have to start then going tighter in the turn. So it's interesting to see what other lines you can hit in because of that. Difficult so far. The finish line's a bit hard to time as well. Trying to downside this table right there. And then trying to quad. Triple, because I can't get that quad there. Double into the corner. Did not mean to go that high. Triple again. Oh, my muscle memory's all gone. I'm like overhooking out of the turns and all sorts. Got A1 ingrained into my thumbs. And up and over the double. These, honestly, I'm so excited to see how absolutely boofed these whoops get during the second moto. I love seeing whoops fully broken down. Oh, that was not nice. I also think I'm just going to commit into going double triple in here. I don't think going triple double will gain you much time, and then that's on the times you get it right. I think a lot of time you're going to end up clipping or messing up. So high risk, low reward. Not good. Not good from Linda. To qualify for these races, you need to get into the top 30. There's no heat races or LCQs at all. It's just top 30 riders straight into the main event. Has he... I don't know if he heard what I said about the last 2 weeks. No, he hasn't. Aiden, please, I beg of you, please go back to doing double lineups rather than triple. It just puts so much emphasis on qualifying if you don't get like top 10, because then you end up on an absolute dogshit gate. And there's room for it here. I see there's room for it. Like, we can come all the way out to here on this side on the right. You can come all the way out to here on this side on the left. There was definitely room for 15 gates there. Please, I beg of you. I hate... I mean, to be fair, actually, that jump's blocking it. But I hate the triple lineup so much. It's like a cool aspect. Like, it's different. But from a racing standpoint, it's just... it ruins the whole night. Like, if you qualify even outside the top 7, to be fair, you're screwed. Because whoever qualifies, like, 6th or 7th, they actually end up choosing second row on the inside to have a better run into the corner. So then even if you qualify even like 10th, or if you get lucky, let's say you qualify 11th, you'd think, oh, that's alright, I get the first gate on the inside on the second row. No, you don't, because people at the front have chosen that. So you get put on the front row on the outside, and it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So Yeah, give us 2 lineups back, please. And this outside feels really far out the way. Almost seems not worth taking. We'll see what the erode does tonight. It might end up being the most viable line if the inside gets too boofed. Aerial might be cooked on Birmingham. I can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest. I have had a skim for all of them though. There's one track where you go up the start straight, have a left 180, and then you single into an underneath of an over-under. So you're just going to go and decapitate yourself if you hit the single too fast. So yeah, sick. Who's designed that? Dav, I've done like 10 laps total. I could not tell you what a good 250 time is yet. I don't even know what a good 450 time is yet. That is far, far, far too early. I don't think I've even done a lap yet without messing everything up. Or messing anything up at all. I haven't had like one good clean lap. Or like hanging my back wheel up and everything. No, that's going to ruin the whoops. Okay, don't want to be tagging your back wheel there. Oh god, I need to warm up. I haven't warmed up yet today. It's a bit ropey. It's alright, come race time, I should actually have it all down again. Just a bit of a rough patch right now. You cannot get either this bike or the paint, because they are both private. The paint is for my team only. Got my name and my number on it. The bike is for my team only as well. Like the model was made just for us. It has all been paid for. That quad's actually a little bit more of a stretch than I expected. Which quad was hard on the Yami? After the 2 sets of whoops. So second set of whoops, turn to the right, triple in, quad, and then quad all the way out. I got on the Yami, but I couldn't get it on the KTM. I mean, you might be able to buy it. I don't know how much it is. You can't buy the skin, but you can buy the bike, I think, off a dashback. That was that quad out there, Troy. I can't get it on the KTM. Yeah, let me just leak a model that's worth a couple of hundred. You're right. You're right. I feel like the track creators this year have just tried too hard. I'm talking about the real life ones at the moment, to make tracks a bit different. Like, you end up going back up and down start straights 3, 4, 5 different times on a lot of tracks. And there's just weird obstacles. Like, if you generally are struggling for good ideas that much, why not just go like to an OG layout? Like, even tracks back from like 2014, 2015 layout was, like, it's not that bad to reuse something. I mean, last year you had 2 tracks that were almost identical to each other, rather than like a single. I think it was Indy and then another one. Can't remember which one it was. I'm constantly thinking of what bike to switch to. Just because everyone's trying to gain as much of an edge as possible and trying to work out what's the best. It's always do I want to ride KTM, Yam, Beta. I even messed around on the Fantic again a little bit last night. So we're always searching. We're always trying to find something that's the best. This is more so for aerial races than DDC, but if it gets to a point where I'm at like a clear disadvantage on aerial tracks, being on a KTM over something else, then I will try that something else, whatever it is. And different bikes will suit different people as well, depending on riding style. That's something that we've got to bear in mind. I just feel very slow in this section here, where I'm not quadding out. Now I've turned too tight here, so I can't step onto this. Yeah, Dan, this whole section is a bit make or break. This is big boy sends. I reckon top boys will be in the 59s, and I'm not even into the 1 minute yet. Ah! Look at chat for like a 1/10 of a second, and I managed to slide the back end out coming out the corner. That is a horrible... Like, when I say horrible, I don't mean like the track is shit or anything like that. I mean the way that things have been placed in certain orders. So it's like we want to apex this corner as hard as we can, like cut across the centre of it. And then, because you're trying to then turn on the face of a double, the back end wants to kick out. And it's like if you clip that at all, that whole whoop section is boofed. And it's like there's massive consequences to mistakes around here, it seems. Very, very deceptively tricky, this one. Then this here, yeah, this is my least favourite bit of any of the DDC tracks so far. Not a big enjoyer of that, unfortunately. You don't like the back-to-back whoops? I don't mind the back-to-back whoops. There's a couple of aerial rounds this year that are going to have back-to-back whoops. When I say the top boys, I mean the top boys that aren't me. I mean the people that have that disgusting 1 lap speed. Because still, even on my best day, if I take one of the other top boys' best days and mine combined, they'll probably still be anywhere from ½ a second to 2 seconds quicker in that one absolute burner of a lap. Like, race pace is a little bit different. I think my race times are a lot closer to my quali times. Gonna embark on motocross? I don't know. The issue you got is, especially at round 1, I'm gonna have a red number 1 plate, which is the heaviest plate you can possibly run. So I'm already gonna be at disadvantage. Yeah. Oh god, we're off. We're offside. Ugh. Talking about Troy, yeah. Do you think Lucas will understand that I'm ignoring him at a certain point because he keeps typing the same thing over and over, or not? And do we think it's a cheeky Control-C, Control-V, or do you reckon he's actually typing it out each time? Even that quad there's a little bit of a stretch, not gonna lie. Here we go, Mr. Maximus. Thank you very much, Max.
9 months of membership.
9 months? Are you
Massive
pregnant?
eyes.
It's pregnant. Pregnant? I mean, there's multiple people have answered you. It's up to you if you actually want to use your eyes rather than just typing the same thing over and over again. I think I've seen about 3 or 4 different people tell you what bike I'm on, but I don't know. Seems like a fairly straightforward track to learn, but a difficult one to then go and put one full burner in. Especially this right here. So basically from the end of the second set of whoops all the way until the finish line basically is it's all a little bit awkward, especially trying to get stopped and turned here. As well, so the setup that I've got on this bike is really nice in like the whoops and jumps, for example. On flat corners especially, the front end pushes a lot. Like it does struggle to turn in on the flat stuff. Oh no. Again, I've seen like another 2 or 3 people tell you what bike I'm on since the last time you told me to tell you what bike I'm on. So if you don't want to read and get the information that you're being given, that's not on me, buddy. Hopefully as a general rule of thumb for future, you understand that if you are being annoying, people aren't going to want to help you. Yeet. Even that quad's a hell of a hike. You gotta really send the bike into it. And I feel like I've started to overjump the triple after now, but then I still haven't quite got enough oomph to get up and over the quad. Yeet. It's actually gross that wheeling through the whoops is actually that much quicker than going through them normally. Triple in, quad, triple again. Came up short. Okay. And you're a little bit screwed. Oh, you have to stretch that out a lot if you end up singling into the face of the finish line. Does this count as cyberbullying? Nah. Cyberbullying works sometimes, to be fair. Like you've seen people if they're like extremely overweight and then they get bullied about it and they have this like massive glow up. So it does work in certain situations. Straight into quali servers. In 22 minutes, yes. My flow is not flowing. Only a real Sigma Chads go outside. Oh, way too wide. Send that in. Still tagged the back a little bit, even though I went out that wide. And triple. Treble. Oh! Double. Skirt. Double. Landed a little bit far left there. Get up and over that. Thank you. Didn't want to tag my back wheel on it again. I don't think I'm going to get this quad. That is actually disgusting. That shit. I think that middle one is bigger than I expected now as well. You really have to downside the triple nicely. And ruined it. Could have had my first 1 minute right there. There was a second there where I was 0.7 up rather than 0.3 up. So that would put me down to a 1 minute flat 0.4, which, yeah, really, I think people are going to be in the 59s for sure, especially just busting out that one quad, maybe both quads if they get a perfect lap, I don't know. Someone could make a setup where Beta can hit whips like a KTM. Would I try it out for next round of Supercross? I wouldn't try it out. It depends how much time I had on it. I would try it out in advance. But if it wasn't like a convincing win for it, then probably not, because I've still got obviously all this practice and muscle memory and stuff on the KTM already. I know what it's going to do in different situations. I also don't know how it is in the road yet. I don't know if anyone's given much feedback on how it is in the deep stuff. I mean, watching Chase yesterday on it, he was riding really well and fast, but he was staying out of a lot of the deep stuff, so I really don't know. I swear the front end just tried going, and then instantly came back to me. Nice. It's 2025, Lucas. The colour shouldn't matter. That's poor from you. I think a second quad will be a race line. Hard to say, to be honest. Maybe not. I mean, you could probably get away with not doing it in a race. The road will probably make it easier as well. At some point, it will send you further. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very too confident about this one, I'll be honest. I don't think I can hit it much better than that, to be honest, on this. So the fact that I got so close to doing it on the beta and basically done it on the second attempt on a Yami is a little bit concerning, a little bit scary. Oh no. I mean, if I'm miles off in quality, we know the reason why, and then just hopefully they don't bust it out every single lap of the race. That's all we can hope for. Other than that, I can just try and hit the lines I am hitting as fast as I can, and then hope that the stars align. Sure. What would you say you need to aim to be to quali fastest time plus 2 seconds? Maybe like 3. Yeah, maybe like 3 seconds around here off whatever top is. So if I was a betting man, I would say like mid to high 102s for this. Should get you in. On a 450, I got no clue about 250 times. Oh, well, that's not good, is it? Sliding out just for a set of whoops. If we try alternate lines, what is the alternate here? Double, step over, triple, triple. Well, that's a bit, say a bit slower, that's a lot slower. The sound mod for this bike, Jimmy, it should be the very, very bottom link in the description of the stream. There's a link to it. He's actually helping me, to be fair, but he's getting the chat rate up a lot, which helps. So the collective bullying is actually doing wonders for the channel. So yeah, I do appreciate it, Buzz. Skirt. Generally struggling just to step onto that table. Lynn's washed, used all his skills up at A1, now he's in the bin. Skirt. Cam fell off his chair? How did Cam fall off of his chair? What's he doing? Oh yeah, I think Cam's riding the Yamaha today, so it'd be interesting to see how he does on that. The race is probably in 212, 30. Well, the first 250 race, sorry. He's in like 45 minutes, which means ours should be maybe in like an hour and 5-ish, something along those lines. Nah, Troy doesn't care about all of you anymore. Troy's just there for the video views. So he's, not intentionally, but he is actually helping me out a lot since my videos do dog shit now. The views actually on the streams do quite well. Troy not showing off the face? Troy, do you not show off the face anymore? Really, really want one run through them whoops where the front wheel just doesn't touch the ground. I think that would be very sexy. If I was streaming on the hub, I wouldn't have to be here. I'd probably get more money on the hub. I'm pretty sure X-Hamster rev split's much better than the Pornhub rev splitter. Mate told me that. I definitely didn't look at it myself. So for any of you aspiring actors out there, maybe give the hub a miss, maybe go down the X-Hamster route. Okay, I'm alive, it's fine. That little mistake cost me half a second, that's disgusting. Ugh, I'm still not under a minute, please! I'm actually concerned. I don't think I'm going to qualify in the front row, just like last week, and then end up screwed. Uh-oh. Nervous times. How do you actually have to pay to be able to upload onto Feet Finder these days as well? Because they have so many people on there. Hey, if Feet Finder want to sponsor me, I'll happily slap a logo on the bike. Don't bother me at all. Jesus Christ, how many laps have I done? 26! Oof. I mean, also if I take some fuel out as well, I'll have some faster lap attempts overall. Listen, all of my information is purely from external sources. No, I see nothing wrong with those sorts of sponsorships on riders' bikes. No problem to me. People got to get their money to go riding somehow. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get this now. Oh! It's good. Too new for me to say, Zach. I'm kind of leaning more towards the Yamaha being the new meta bike than the beta right now, to be honest. It all depends if there's just like one god setup. Hang on. Got a call from Mumsy. Tell her that I'm streaming. Of course it's the last qualifying group that I try. Last one. Marlboro is the reason racetrack curves are red and white. I actually didn't know that. That's quite good information. And it's just never changed since then. That's cool. I will change the current session. Qualifying. Done. Right. SPX. I'll put 1.5 litres in so we can get sweaty with it. We got any fast boys in here to go lap time based off of? No, I really did slide in right at the end. Okay. Oh, that's not good. I don't know who Nathan is, but he's got a 101, so maybe my one flat isn't as good as I thought it might have been. Yep. Okay. We're not going for that anymore. That is purely Yami or beta territory. I do not believe my setup on this bike is capable of getting enough pop off of that to get up and over all the way. I can't believe how in the bin your timing goes when you just play a different style of track for a day. And I suppose it's been a couple of days to be fair, because I was playing the aerial test track a few days before Anaheim 1 came up. Need to get back into that DDC brain. Ah, clip the bales. No. What's quite interesting is I'm pretty sure it is just Lucas on another account, because the spelling of it all is exactly the same. The name is also a Scandinavian-esque name, the same as Lucas's is. So it's not really the cleverest thing. Sure. I always lost the power in here though, to be fair. Owls is the dictator. We've got 1:20, just under a minute and a half before qualifying actually starts. Sure. There you go, someone else on the beta as well. So we have got a few different coloured bikes going on. Just warming up, innit? Like real life, just got to roll things first. Thank you very much, Josh. Don't be surprised, by the way, boys, if you see me in like 2 months' time and all of that implanted hair is gone, because it all falls out before it then all starts growing through again. Which is why it looks like I've got like a bit of a mohawk at the moment, because the hair they've put in doesn't grow yet, it just falls out. So this bit here is growing, because that's my natural one, and then this bit will stay the same for a little bit, until it falls out, and then it'll start growing through again. If you have to take them back for a refund. If I just collect all 2,500 of them, take them back, be like, look, what's going on here? It's fallen out, even though you told me it was going to fall out. What's going on? Yeah.
I'm going to kiss your head.
God, I hate the ASMR voices so much. That's horrific. It hasn't even... What even was it? What's just got... I haven't seen anything pop up on my screen. There's nothing on, like, my... Look. The last notification was from Deluxe Beats 24 minutes ago. There's nothing popped up here. Nothing was on my screen. What is just whispered in my ear? That's horrific. Do. Let me check. Let me see if it was like a... Hang on. It might have been a PayPal one. Let me check the old PayPal. I had it done in the UK. I thought I'd rather get it done here than anywhere else. I have it sometimes when like the overlays don't work properly. But it should have popped up on the screen anyway. Discord bot? No. I'm pretty sure I've got streamer mode on Discord as well. Yeah, I'm not in any Discord channels at the moment at all. It's the spirit of Lucas. It could be. Oh. No, it says a subscribe one just came through. Right, qualifying starts now. Probably shouldn't be doing this as qualifying starts. Yeah, Melvin, you're probably about to get muted by Ols, so well done on that one. Yeah, donations on OBS is easy. It's just a PayPal link. Right. I've already lost 30 seconds of qualifying from trying to work out what on earth's going on here. What's the time? Right. It was Alex. It was Alex that whispered in my ear. Let's see how this goes then. Can I go through stadium? I can go through stadium. Lovely stuff. So we beeline our way over to the finish. And then... Pardon me. That's gross, I apologise. We try and set a decent time to begin with. Although we're not going to get one now because I'm already casing the finish line. 250 is going to struggle over that finish line, I think. If I'm only just getting it. Yeah, make sure you stop me on exactly 69 likes, please. That'd be very, very epic gamer funny moment. No, in the bow. Okay. This lap's not going to count. Yoit. Trying to, like, scrub off of these... Oh, there we go. Why did that come through so delayed? Oh, it's a new one, that's why.
Plenty of head kisses tonight.
I hate it so much. Why did I ever do that? Why did I allow you to use custom voices on donations? That's horrific. Thank you again, Alex. Yeah, my lap didn't count. I didn't think it would. Generally, the worst thing, or the thing that I think I'm worst at in Supercross is scrubbing singles into 90-degree corners. I just the angle every single time I either do too much or not enough, or I jump too far, or I slide out on acceleration. Now I'm not even going to be able to hit that quad because I overjumped the triple in. And slid out in the 90. One minute flat, 0.14, and I didn't hit that quad in the middle. If I don't get into the 59s, I'll be upset with myself. Yeah, look how wide I jumped there. That's worth a couple of attempts. It might not seem like it, but it genuinely is. A little bit wide there on that 90 as well. There wasn't any flat 90s on A1, was there? Maybe that's why I actually done alright. There you go, that was nice. If I could do that every lap, very, very happy man. But, oh, it usually doesn't go that way. And then I do shit like that as well. Morning, Sim Racer. Too far, too wide. Just going to reset that straight away. Definitely, yeah, I definitely got a 59 in me. Hello, Felix. Very slow on the power there. Too far. Oh, it's fine. And the back end's come out on me. Get it! Oh, no. Okay. Come out of these whoops so quickly. It's hard to get stopped for the corner. I don't know why the front end just randomly dipped through them sometimes. Big choke. I hope this isn't another one of them tracks where I just don't get anywhere near my potential best lap time, because there's just every lap I do something wrong. That bike didn't want to pitch in there at all. Lots of understeer. Oh, I'm into the 59s, thank God. Oh, shame some of these very, very fast boys are going to be in the 58s now, I reckon. Yes, setting up OBS donations is very, very easy. And there's so many YouTube videos on how to get it all set up as well, if you ever do get stuck on it. Keep going, Kyla. You're fairly new to it. It just takes time. The race does have a road this time, yeah. Yeah. I think Aiden, I think he learned from his lesson Moto 1 last week, so I think they'll all have a road now. Yeah, I'm fine with Melvin getting a mute as well, since he is literally Lucas, and yeah, he's just carrying on, so. Yo, yeet. Well, now that I've got a decent lat, it's just about going full send, to be honest. Just doing them same lines, but quicker. Again, I still think this... I mean, DDC is a whole different breed, to be fair. I reckon, even though that lap felt good, I'll probably still be, like, 10th. Just not great at all. Yeah, I always have the opinion when it comes to bikes and sim, and if you play both of them, I think you can be good at both of them at the same time, but you can't be amazing at them at the same time, just because of how different the inputs are on this game. I swear it's like, it's not so much the complete opposite now, but like a year ago, for example, the fastest way of playing the game was to basically lean back everywhere. Whereas now you have to like lean forwards in the corners. Whereas on sim, a lot of the time you at least I always used to stand up and lean forwards a lot. And then you play bikes, you'd sit down and lean back, and there's a lot of different muscle memory to it. But it is an easier game to learn once you've already played sim before. If you're coming to this game straight from like console games, then this game's harder to pick up. But for the lucky ones that have played sim before playing bikes, it's not that difficult to pick up. Oh, too wide. Oh, too wide again. Oh, I've got like another 0.3 or something to gain. I'm just looking at just general splits and stuff, and the time goes like, up and down a fair amount. There's lots more time in that. I reckon the quickest I could go on my perfect lap with the lines I'm hitting right now is like a 59.3. So like just 0.4 quicker than I am at the moment. So 100% the really fast DDCers will be looking at like the 58, high 58s to mid 58s. If they go under like a 58.5, then I think I'm gonna have to reevaluate things. But again, they could just be hitting the quads that I can't hit, or I'm just not hitting. That was good. There you go, 59.3. Oh, 59.2. We'll round up, 59.3. That's not bad. That's definitely going to be top 10. I'm thinking maybe like an 8th or something like that. P8. Thank you very much, Butler. Yeah, it's all been very, very good so far. Yesterday's stream that we done at A1 was a record-breaking stream for me. But yeah, hope your year goes very well as well. 59.7 is fantastic. Oh, 59.2 now. We're moving up. Yeah. Generally don't know if I'll go any faster than that in this session. Oh, do a flip. Do a barrel roll. Oh, we were all sad that Troy didn't make it yesterday. Rax has a 59.1. Not shocked. Troy has a 1 minute flat. Okay. Rax is probably on the Yami. Yeah, maybe... I wonder if he got that quad in that section there. Because yeah, Rax is a Yam enjoyer in general, but even before this update. Like, he's always liked it and been decent on it. So maybe... Yeah, I mean, hucking from here all the way to here doesn't look that much further than what I just got. But I'm definitely not getting it on this. If you want the suspension for this PETA, if you go to my video from 2 videos ago, which is it's a full setup video, my suspension is inside that video. There was no need to say it 2 times that quickly back to back though. I didn't see the second one, but that's annoyed me. Yeah, there's nothing to dislike about the new OEMs. There's nothing negative about them. Oh, they've done positives to other ones. They've not taken away from anything at all. Sure. I'm in Group E in qualifying. Boing. If there is an official broadcast, it won't be up until the main events. So actually, it will be up quite soon, to be fair. I think it's Cupcake on Twitch. So if you just go to Twitch and go to the MX Bikes category on Twitch, you'll find him there. I don't know if you guys aren't going to believe this. I had to rub my eyes to make sure I wasn't seeing things. I went on Twitch 2 nights ago. I don't do this very often, to be fair, and I went to the MX Bikes category to see what's popping on, so like lurking in people's chats. I saw a female playing MX Bikes. I know, it's insane. I didn't think it was real myself, but I promise you it happened. I saw it with my own eyes. Saw it live in the flesh. Exactly. Jeremy can't remember what the username was, so I don't know. Was she good? Oh, she was getting around the track. Definitely better than some people that I've seen. Does she go to another school? Is so in betweeners. That's very. I feel like that's a very UK comment. I don't think people from the US would get that one. Beta would hit that quad. I'm glad I'm not the only one that agrees. Thank you very much, AKMB. I said exactly the same thing. Yeah, even if I am like a long way off in some of the qualifying, if they've hit the quad and I haven't, I don't mind. I really don't. I'm hoping it's not going to be in every single lap of the race thing. We shall see. I am using Reshade, yes. And if you want my Reshade, my setup video from 2 videos ago goes through all of my Reshade stuff as well. I never know what to do once I've ran a lap that I consider to be my best possible lap in qualifying. I probably should just keep setting it until the end, but I don't know. It's like riding around, messing around a little bit. Try some different lines. Should we do a lap or 2 in third person for the third person gamers? Backflip. Get a cheeky 360 going off this jump as well. No, it didn't come all the way around. God damn it. Ah, front wheel's gone. Right, so on 59.19. So I'm only, was it 9? It's not 9/10. I'm 9/100ths of a second behind. That's not bad. That's not coming back around either. Can we get a recon report? Do we know if Rax is hitting any of the quads on this track? Hakon's on a 59.9. Okay. Does Hakon usually do these races? I don't know if I've paid too much attention this year. 58.9. Jeez. Hakon zoom in. Hakon's on the Yami as well at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, if they're going like 0.3, 0.4 faster with hitting the quad, I don't mind that at all. And if I'm top 5 quality, I'll be very, very happy, because at least I'll have a somewhat decent position going into the first corner. Finn on 58 as well. I don't know what bike Finn was riding, actually, thinking about it. Are all these boys streaming? Or are you just seeing, are they in like the same server and you're seeing one person? All on Yami's in your session. God damn it. This is where am I going to have to switch halfway through? I say halfway through, it's only been one round so far. Am I going to have to switch up like one round deep into the season? I suppose DDC is the place to do the testing on it, to be fair. And the odd thing is, on all of the... So when I was flopping back and forth between if I wanted to ride the beta or the KTM at Anaheim, a lot of the tracks I played on the beta, I ran a faster lap time on than my KTM. And it was only the consistency that I had on the KTM, just from the muscle memory and stuff, that made me stick with it in the end. So I do definitely think there's ways of going faster on these different bikes. Yeah, the beta's just disgustingly fast. What's my ideal? Ideal's not even a 10th quicker. So yeah, and I'm happy with that lap. If I end up top 5 of it, W, but it sounds like Rax, Hakon, and Finn are all going to be above me, so that's a minimum of 4th. Then you've got Tyler, Cam, and Ken's in another session, so that could put me all the way back into 7th. So, don't know. It might be another stinky gate pick. But I couldn't tell you what the difference is, really. Like, it's people are just really quick on DDC tracks, and I don't know why. That's why I thought I would do so poorly at A1, and then it ended up going really, really well. Hello, Finn. Night show starts at 1. Okay, that's good. They usually used to start at 2, so I guess we haven't had anything yet. 57 is your ideal. Was you hitting any of those quads, Finn? Because the 57 is actually quite disgusting. I couldn't see that. I can't get any of the quads on the KTM at all. Thank you very much, Spicy. Taking insides. Oh, God. I hadn't even thought about insides in rhythms. Then my issue, so say things. I'm singling into a lot of the corners. So how if I'm? So are you not doing anything different here? Because if I'm in the normal section, oh no, because you're doubling in, aren't you? So you're going inside, double, triple, triple. And I suppose that little bit of speed there gives you a bit more speed than if you were sitting normally. Okay, that makes sense. I cannot advise on where to watch the racing tonight, because to do so allegedly might not be in line with some alleged laws that allegedly exist in the alleged world. So you have to watch them all through the proper channels. Allegedly. Owls, you know what to do. You hear the message. Oh, you hear the message, you see the message. No, but the thing is, I don't think the beta would be my quickest bike, even with the muscle memory on it. I think if anyone was to beat the KTM for me right now, it would be the Yamaha. Thank you very much, Cognizant. I appreciate that. It was a very, very good night last night. Yeah, if you want the legit links to watch the motocross or supercross night, slide into Joe's DMs and he can send you the legitimate links, allegedly. The paint on my bike is private, Petter. It's just made for the team that I'm on only. Again, you... Petter! Why'd you ask the same question twice? I can see your name twice, 3 messages apart. Why'd you do this? God, I hate you so much. Why are people the way they are? Miss it. You can't misclick twice. You have to copy and paste. I know what you're up to, Petter. Thank you very much, Butler. Mouse is being busy tonight. That's crazy stuff. And why is the sound not sounded? Like, it usually reads out messages, so why has Butler's one not been read out? I don't know. Times are up. What are we saying? I reckon it's like a good P7, something like that. Refresh. Ajax error. Oh, it's logged me out. Hang on. Race list. Portland. Let's have a look. Race groups. 6th. Okay. I am the only KTM. I'm not far off in time. For like 58.8. That is not bad. What is going on? What universe are we living in, by the way? Where I was a KTM hater, where I didn't want to ride it, and everyone was on it, and then I give in for the first time and ride the fast bike for round 1, and now we're going to go into round 2 next week, and I'm going to be the only KTM. What's happening? I don't get it. And fair play to Tyler, because I couldn't make the Husky go fast when I rode it. So, do you know, the only reason this pisses me off, let me zoom in actually, you probably can't even see the times very well. The only reason this pisses me off is because now I'm going to go into round 2 with a bunch of guesswork. I'm not going to be that confident, because now I'm like, should I ride the beta? Should I ride the Yamaha? Should I ride the Husky? So I'm going to be juggling, should I ride the KTM? I'm going to be juggling 4 bikes all week to try and make my mind up. Or do I just say, you know what? Last week I was 12th in qualifying after a good lap. This week I'm 6th in qualifying after a good lap. That is good. That is a good result. I'm only 0.4 off the top. Do I just stick with the bike? No, I can't watch Holly OJ. It'll be on stream. I can't do that. Even on the second monitor, you'd be able to hear it, and I can't race and then watch on the other monitor at the same time. So, but we knew this was going to happen anyway. We knew someone would do well in round 1, and everybody would switch to that bike. So the fact that Rack's won at round 1, and now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 Yamahas out of 30. Doesn't surprise me at all. Good to see Collins rocking the Fantic. I do like to see that. There's a little bit of differentiation in there. Yeah, I've got a bunch of testing to do in the week then. That's really frustrating. Let's go 250, not main, 250 Moto 1. So we have to sit here and ride around a bit. I mean, since we have to wait for the 250 Moto 1 anyway, should we just have a little bit of a mess around now that I know the track? Actually, no, let me go KTM again real quick. I just want to see, with Finn's line included that he mentioned about that one inside, let me try it and see how much time it saves. Troy is not from the UK. I don't think he would know the answers to that question. If you would like some advice, Lucas, for the 7th or 8th account that you end up creating, don't use like a Nordic kind of name. Don't use a Swedish or Norwegian-esque kind of name because it's very obvious that it's you on other accounts. So mix it up just a little bit. So slow here, man. Oh, it's disgusting. What's that? 59.8. So I was 0.6 off. And I felt like I had a good first sector there. So maybe not. Maybe the inside isn't that big of a deal. But yeah, take an extra 1.1 seconds off that lap I just done. I don't know. Ah, well, Dylan, if you want the inside scoop, I've heard a little bit of a rumour that people are putting quick shift onto bikes without quick shift anyway in their settings and their like Steam input stuff. So yeah, on any given day, if I had a bike that was a little bit faster and no quick shift versus a bike that was a little bit slower with quick shift, I'd go for the quick shift. However, now you can have the really fast bike and have quick shift anyway. Unfortunately, I myself don't know how to do it, or it doesn't work, because in the times I've tried, little old PlayStation controller seems to have its limits. If I could put a quick shift on the Yamaha, I would be much, much, much more inclined to use it and try it. But even the normal way, I can't do it. On my controller, it does not let me. I can't keep rebuying those settings. The game does not support PlayStation controllers in depth enough to be able to do it. And even if I then try and run DS4 Windows, it then tries to make it think it's an Xbox controller, but when I actually get into game, it doesn't recognise any button inputs at all. So, I might just have to go out of my way and buy an Xbox controller to try and compete with the Fast Boys, apparently. But I've tried with DS4, without DS4, in all the Steam input stuff, behind the scenes in files as well, just copy and pasting buttons from one to another. It just doesn't want to work. It doesn't recognise it in the game for me. So, yeah, I don't know. Yes, I have been informed that that's maybe what Rex does, yes. This is all just hearsay, by the way. I don't want this coming back on me. This is all allegations, but this is hearsay. Hmm. Buy a Cronus. Well, I don't know about buying a Cronus. Then I'd be too enticed to use it on like Call of Duty and stuff like that, and I hate people that cheat on Call of Duty. If it's like looking at me the whole time, then it'd be like, oh, maybe. Hella expensive as well. I looked at them at one point. They are quite a lot of money.
Good luck for tonight, sweet cheeks. Oh my, excuse me.
Thank you, Alex. Rex said he doesn't. Ah, see? That's what I mean. Allegations, hearsay. I'm only doing what others relay to me. That wasn't you? Who else is doing... And nobody else knows how to do the ASMR thing unless you've told them how to do it. Well, now Troy's saying that Rex does. So is Rex lying or is my informant lying? We got a conspiracy. How far? That's what I mean. The bike is just fast in random places. And okay, yeah, it's faster. I'm sorry. It's just maybe it's gearing. I don't know. But the Yami is just a faster bike. Even if it's just in a straight line, it's quicker than the KTM is. So if I could bang up to 5th gear here, I absolutely would. But I am L Gamer, and I don't know how. Oh, Oreo. You're kind of the person I wanted to see right now. Last night, for the first time, I had an Oreo McFlurry. And I have to say, it was very, very nice. That's all I have to say. But I thought you'd be the right person to tell it to. It's very nice. It's not like I'm hopping on the Yami and I'm just suddenly going a second quicker, you know? I don't think it's like quite that black and white. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do. Jealous that you're eating Dominoes? I'm not particularly hungry right now, but I've been annoyed that I've not been able to order Dominoes recently because of the weather. I mean, I get understeer on this bike as well, to be fair, so I don't think it's just a KTM issue that I'm having. Doesn't go through the second set of whoops as well as my KTM does. I've never played in VR. I've never had a VR headset. It's far too much money just for MX bikes, for me at least. I'm not a kind of person that would go and play a bunch of other games in VR as well. My race, I don't know, probably like between 30 and 40 minutes is when my one will actually start. I haven't even looked at any qualifying times or anything yet for A1, so I can't really give you a proper definitive list on who's looking good at the moment. Obviously, Deegan's going to win 250, but I haven't had to look at any 450 stuff yet. No, I think I'm gonna stick to my KTM. We got a newbie in the chat that I'm seeing. Got that one guy Fortnite, if that's even what FN stands for. This is MX Bikes. It's a PC only game, unfortunately. We'll go back to the KTM since we're comfortable on it anyway. Rock our usual 5.5. We'll get a couple more laps in before our main event, since I decided to hop on that Yami for a sec and just ruin all my muscle memory. Point proven over the very first job. Look how much... Oh, I'm just having to put so much more effort into getting over the finish line on this. The Cowie's too slow. Unfortunately, when you get to this top tier, agility doesn't really matter too much anymore. It's all about what's the fastest, because all the fast boys can get any bike around a track pretty well. Just ends up being about which one ends up doing it the quickest. It's a very, very rare occasion where a very nimble bike that is a lot slower would actually do better than the fast one. But I do agree, it is nimble. It's okay, it's just too slow to compete with these other ones. That's why I was impressed. In A1 stream yesterday, I overtook Logan, and Logan was in 7th at the time in the main. I don't know where he ended up, but he's been riding the Cowie for a while, and I just thought, damn, fair play in getting that thing into the main event. You know what? I'll do it myself, since Oles hasn't muted him on his other account. Just need to wait for the chat to catch up. Let's go live. Right. Tim. Hide. Hello, Kant. Give him hell. I'll try to. I'll try to. Skirt. Can't believe we missed you yesterday, Kent. That's a shame. EU Aiden is hot. Oh, I don't know about that. I forgot. Forgot. Okay. Ship's health is on again now. Fuel in the race. I just ran 5.5 for Supercross main event. Seems to get me through. I haven't checked recently how much I have by the finish line, to be honest, so I don't know how much I use, but I just know that 5.5 is enough to get me through it. OEM go burr. It's alright, I guess. Since I'm playing like hot garbage at the moment, shall we quickly load up Twitch and see what's happening on the 250 side of things? Twitch.tv. Yeah, it's loud. I hate it. It puts it on max volume. Oh, I didn't ask for this. Oh, now we're getting ad. That's getting muted. At least it's only 24 seconds. Usually you get ads that are like 3 minutes long. Respect. There's some setting in settings to get rid of the gear icon. If you play in first person, if you play in third person, it'll always be there no matter what. Refresh? No, it will just give me the same ad again. I've tried that many times to get around the system. It will just start it from the beginning.
Down the inside for Patron here. Both riders, of course, going for the double. Chapstick didn't take the outside line advantage.
Right.
Could have gone down for the
big
triple.
What was it? Another T-Moss hole shot? Imagine my shock.
We love to see it.
Not as big of a lead as I expected from him at this point in the race.
Down to the inside here for Patron, keeping himself tight.
Only 1.1 seconds.
To put that pressure on still for the black.
Unless he's behind, he might be behind them, and these two might have cuts because he's not in front.
Closing off the door nice and early, and Patron has nothing to do but watch him sail down the inside. Has to try and recover here. Goes for the big triple and gets it locked off as well. What a recovery there from the charge cycle.
Number 83.
And an absolutely
he's literally in the next whoop section, and it's saying that he's only a second in lead. How many seconds of cuts has he got? That's nuts. I'm only streaming until the end of these races tonight. It'll probably take like another 2 hours, maybe?
Lost an early race lap or what, because he's definitely keeping up with these guys reasonably well. Zebdimus with the raid, baby!
Zebdimus?
Hell yeah, Zeb. Much love, man. Hopefully you're having a good night. And I know your quality didn't go the way you wanted it to, but I do appreciate your raid, man. Hopefully you had a good stream regardless. Zeb,
that's only 5 seconds of cuts.
Give some love to Zeb,
it's like a big old gap on the track.
He's a good friend of the channel, and a good friend of mine as well. Always a nice, entertaining guy.
What do the 250s do? There's no way they're quadding, are they? Step over,
right, here we go, though.
triple, triple into the turn.
Trying to close that gap back down to Patron. Looks like it's just.
It might be quicker. I know it sounds weird rather than quadding in, but you're tripling into the corner, which will be nicer than checking up for the double or single.
A little bit on the struggle bus this year. Down the inside of Rye goes Smuds on the Neverland PPFS Husqvarna, keeping himself tidy. Love how that purple gear looks. Very tidy indeed.
Oh, God. Get on a 250 for a round, see how I do versus T-Moss. It wouldn't even be me versus T-Moss, it'd be me versus
manages to get the rhythm done as well.
like Beeston and Frankelek down here. I just don't think I'd be good on the 250. It's just such different ways of playing the game.
A little drink real quick. Alright, and we are back. Let's have a little skip down through the field, shall we? See if we can find any of the interesting mid-pack battles. Oh. What do we got? Murder and...
There's only 3 minutes after that, and there's absolutely nothing interesting going on. So, I imagine the 450 server might be up right now. Oh, God. It's not a good sign yawning now, when I have to be up for another... like 7 hours until the end of Supercross. Oh, God. I might have to crack open a second Monster Energy of the day. Oh, later on. No, the staying up didn't win, unfortunately. It didn't help at all. Oh. One, two, three, 4, 5 betas. 2 huskies, I think. Once Tyler gets in here as well. Well, I won't race motocross. No, the motocross... I don't know when the GP start, actually. But American Outdoors doesn't start for ages. Right. Yeah, that's not going to be difficult to ride against at all. Buddy just teleported 23 in. Oh my god. Honestly, the ping in this game is so dog shit. Bro just teleported 20 feet up the track. Actually, we can't ride the track, can we? There's a road today. Screw it. I'll go until I get told off. We'll ride it backwards. I haven't had any more motocross the game news. Nothing's nothing in terms of like release dates or anything like that. Woke up to see the Supercross and me. I'm glad you added that and me in at the end there. That makes me feel very special. Thank you, Lachlan. Oh, I'm surprised I got that one. Jesus Christ. Why is Jake not racing? Jake needs the practice after last night's performance. I thought he'd be way up there. You're watching IRL? I mean, you can still do that. Right, DDC finishes at like 11 at the latest, I think. Oh, no, maybe like 12 to be fair. Ah! That's it, that was payback for SMX, wasn't it? I'll see how it is. Listen, you boys saw our road last night. Troy, if you want some smoke on the track, I'm willing to throw it out. I'm willing to dish it. I'm a new man these days, so I don't wait to make passes. I make them straight away. Move people out of my way. I'm neither, Ethan. Me and I don't really like hot drinks at all. If I am having a hot drink, it's been a hot chocky, not a tea or coffee enjoyer. Akon's going to freeze me. That's fine. In my opinion, we're equal because of first lap versus then take out over the finish line is a like give and take. So if I do get hit again, then I feel like it's another one back. But that could just then go on indefinitely. So, I don't know. Unfortunately, on these smooth tracks without ruts, people want them without ruts, by the way. I am just throwing that out there. The only way to make passes is to throw yourself up the inside of someone. Because you've got nothing to help you stay lower in the corner to bank off of. Imagine seeing that IRL. Travis Pastrana can do this stuff. Don't know about anyone else. I'm a trendsetter, me. Absolute icon. Everyone's doing it now. Who's Austin Faulkner, by the way? Who's coming in here with a full name switch because he was in A1 last night as well. Someone easily influenceable as well because he's on the KTM last night. He's on the Yami today. Number 131, so he's not got a 2-digit, but he is from NA. I know Willie got unbanned recently. Could it be Willie on a different account? Fanta Fruit Twist. I don't know if anyone dislikes Fanta Fruit Twist. Good, decent beverage of choice. No Kens tonight. I didn't even pay attention. What numbers are usually? Yeah, no Kens. Do not see a Kensington. Fanta in the UK is better than the US. Is it Fanta do they make Fanta differently the same way they make Coca-Cola differently in both places? Where one's done with like sugar and one's done with, was it like corn syrup or something weird like that? And there's another one where it's like your Mars bar is our Milky Way and our Milky Way is your Mars bar or something vice versa like that. Some slight differences. Is there a Milo in the UK? I've never heard of a Milo, so but I wouldn't want to say that that means no. There might be. I'd love Coty Shop to have a red plate. I'm a big Coty enjoyer. Mustache game on point. Gotta respect it. Oh, are we going? Really, really bad time to need a wee. But if we're going, we're going. We are going. That's just not where I chose, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's where I should be, though, to be fair. It makes sense that I'm here. Well. Oh, this is probably a really shit choice by me, actually. In terms of bike, because all of those blue bikes on my right are quicker in a straight line. All of those blue bikes on my left and the 2 red bikes on my left are quicker in a straight line. And this is a very, very long start straight. So this could be a little bit... This could be a little bit rip going into turn 1. £100 of a whole shot. Alright. Just to the whole shot line? Do I actually have to do it cleanly? Can't change current session now. Gate's about to drop. Yeah, look at him. Why are your buddies on the left turning to the right before the first corner? Oh, it pains me. It's like, screw it. Quad in. Quad God. Backflip. Yeah, that was game over, unfortunately, when the mongrels in this community that are on the far left of the start try turning in before you even get to the corner. Screw it. Sender. So, do we be... Someone's still stuck there, aren't they? Do we be aggressive, Linda, tonight? Do we just shove it up the inside? Because I'm down for it if you guys want to see it. Oh, about to lose a position in the whoops, though. Jesus. What an awful corner. Oh, I had someone next to me. It was just Ward. Absolutely. 100%. Okay. Nice. Love that. Screw it. See it? We're getting racy. Uh-oh. Where's that bike going? Where's that bike going? Oh, it's Troy! Unlucky Troy. Damn, Troy was in a good spot until that. Looks. Yeah, I got a hate-hate relationship against tough blocks. I think Grey might have let me by, though. That's why I put the hand up. It wasn't meant in, like, disrespectful way at all. That's only a pass for P8, by the way, as well, which is disgusting. People going inside here as well. Am I missing something? Who is that? I think that's Finn. I mean, Finn did say he was taking some insides, to be fair. Let's try and see if I can follow Finn's line, since he's definitely quicker than me around it. Very tight inside there. He's stepping over rather than quadding. So step over, triple, triple to the inside here. Very different lines. I keep hearing bikes right on my cheeks, but can't see them. Just head over, triple, triple, inside, double, triple, triple. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Sea of blue in front of me. So, I mean, seas are blue, so makes sense. Yeah, I thought I'd get a second of cuts for that. Never going to work out well, was it? 3 people going wide, taking different rhythms. It almost worked. We got through it very, very far until that point. Stroking it right now. Jesus Christ, Victor. Oh, we're swapping. Oh, we're swapping. Yeah, whip's starting to break down a little bit. Lapping people already. It's not even been 8 minutes. I don't know. I'm sorry. I saw an American. I saw a cross jump opportunity there, and I slammed on the brakes because I knew it was going to happen. You know, you can just predict what people are going to do. Not really moving anywhere, unfortunately. Time's kind of all staying the same. Everyone's running very, very similar pace, other than like Tyler's moving out in front. It's disgustingly quick. Everyone else is going quite similar speeds to each other. Oh, these whoops are getting brutal. Saw a little bit of yellow on that. I thought it was a Suzuki for a second. Not a, whatchamacallit? Not a Triumph. Just had a limiter in my ear. I was so scared. I wonder if Hakon's going to stuff me as payback for yesterday. I wouldn't hate him if he did. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, fucked up. A little bit sloppy now. Oh, what, we're in the wrong gear. Oh no, it's not. I wasn't second. I just bogged for some reason. Don't know what that was. Saw him dive to the inside. I wonder if he knew I was going inside anyway. Ooh. Should we a little taunt? Just throw some fun in. Track starting to run up. It is indeed, and we still got another race on this. I don't know what to do here though. Just going to double over. I messed it up. Just going to double. Oh! Oh, it's chase. That's position. Actually, a really good racing, to be fair. I vibe with it. W lapper, thanks very much, Mr. Ward. I mean, these boys are in a battle for, what was it, P20 right now, to be fair, so it's hard to expect them both to move. Damn, what's proper shit lapper, isn't he? There we go. I did brake a little bit there. I thought he was going to pump me, to be honest. Oh no. Oh! Really hard to tiptoe around that inside now. I feel like it's the best way to not open yourself up to a block pass. Tyler's kind of him on DDC tracks, isn't he? Like, he's so quick. Didn't even really... I've no idea how I found myself in P2. I'm in P3 because I got cuts, unfortunately, but... Bad start up to P2 on track ain't bad. I don't feel like I've been playing particularly well. I made lots of mistakes. Oh! So it's this, step over, triple, triple, okay. And then they were tripling out of this. But I'm not getting a good angle or a good run for it. To be honest, boys, I feel like I'm kind of finding my form at the moment. Even if I got the whole shot in that race, Tyler would have won it, because he's a man possessed right now. He's going disgustingly quick. Watch everyone turn up at A2 on a Husky now. But I don't know where I was on lap 1, but again, another absolute dogshit start, and I've charged my way through and then somehow ended up in second there. Some very, very defensive riding by me. I was cutting a lot of noses off and trying to hug a lot of insides and just block as best as I can, but it's not bad. Not bad riding whatsoever. I feel like that was alright. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I'll change the session name now to that. It's 250 Moto 2 next. Cam enjoyed that race. I'm guessing that is a sarcastic comment. I don't know exactly what happened in that corner where he crashed on that last lap. I don't know if he hit the back of me as I dived to the inside. My only defense there is I was going inside every lap, so it should know. But I don't know. But speed-wise, not bad at all. Did not mind that whatsoever. I was basically just blocking for as long as I can and then hoping that people make mistakes. Because, yeah, my best lap was a 1 minute .4, which is not ideal. I feel like Tyler was running 1 minute every single lap, which to be fair... Oh, hang on. Knocked over a can. To be fair, he's probably running like a minute every lap. Where is he? Where's Mr. TJ? There he is. Yeah, that's disgusting. I can't do that in a road. That's unreal. Really, really consistent. Fair play. Yeah, and I'm just like a second off every single lap. Right, who's angry at me? Let's have a look. I know I definitely caused some chaos in that race. Oh, actually, where did Rex get as well? Rex was 8th. 8 seconds cars. That shows what starts do, to be fair. Yeah, let's have a read. Oh no, he just had a front tuck. Okay. That's fine. I thought he might be angry at me. I thought I cut him off or something. Going straight into race 2? Or is that a mistake? No, that's a mistake. They're putting it in practice now. Okay. Okay, KTM better on DDC. I wouldn't say that. Went from 3rd to last. Top 10 start. Cleans us both. Position to ban. Cloud, you're pushing in P21. Oh, petition to ban Cloud. Okay, so Cloud not a great lapper for some other people as well. Okay, fair enough. That weren't bad at all. Wasn't a bad race. Coming back to a P2. I am staying up to watch A1, yeah. Of course I am. It's Supercross. Oh, you definitely didn't hear cutlery on my desk. It's the best part of the year. Supercross is going, baby. Yeah, so yesterday we went from 20th to 3rd, and now we've gone from however damn bad I was on like 1 to 2nd. That is good. And that's as high as I could have got. It's not like if I was in the lead in the start, I would have won that, because Tyler was just far, far faster. I don't mind admitting that either. Like, really, really quick. Let's have a look on Twitch. Mr. Cupcake. The 250's going. Oh, we've got an ad again. We are going to mute that. We will be able to have a look in 30 seconds. Do 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 do. TJ's insane. His analysis was perfect. Yeah. So what I don't get, I can't remember what bike Tyler was on yesterday. To be fair, he might have been on the KTM, so he might have just been messing up a little bit. I don't, or maybe he was on the Husky. I don't know. I feel like yesterday's track was easier than the track we have just raced, but he was struggling yesterday, and now today he's barking. I'll show Rax's times. No, they've disappeared because this the race reset. It took all alternate lines too. So I started to after a while, and I'll be honest, I think I probably should do that for the whole of Moto 2. What's going to be difficult, I'll show you, because you can't really get out of the way of it, is... So on the first set of whoops, you can kind of exit the corner early and hug the far left, but on the second set, if you lock into this rut, you see the rough goes from far right here all the way over to the far left. So I'm not sure the best way. It might be hard to get stopped and turned here, and then maybe get going through the whoops on the left, but that's going to be really difficult to get to. But then yeah, there's a lot of this going on where it's like inside, over, triple. And then they were tripling this and getting a good enough line for this to then triple this. But then a lot of them were jumping out wide here, and then I was kind of sliding up the inside and blocking people. So I don't mind my inside route on this corner. Yeah, this is a little bit of a trench that's forming. But no, they're still disgustingly fast paced. Really, really, really good. I'm just going to throw this up on the screen real quick. I'm not putting any sound on because I'll get copyrighted. But I do need to go and wee. So I'm also going to put this up on the screen again. And I'll be back very shortly. Give me a sec. Bro has finished pissing. No more piss.
They're getting the move done for the Black Rifle team. That's 2 Black Rifle wipes past the charge cycle works well.
I don't see a T-Moss on the leaderboards. What's going on?
Drone trying to come back, trying to go for the double.
There he is. Not a whole shot for once.
KFC, though, has positioned himself
so we'll see if he can come back and get a cheeky dub ski.
Oh, KFC still holding that inside line, and he gets it done as well there. Petronian.
Yeah, the new Triumph isn't particularly quick, no.
Down the inside of KFC he goes. He's not
ready? Listen.
This position go without a fight.
Oh,
here it comes down the outside of the roof.
Lovely crack.
Lock it down into this next right-hander. He's going to look to check up a little bit, tuck it right down the inside of KFC here, double in. And this is the ultimate test. Which line is faster here for the 250s? They both entered at more or less the same time. It looks like Patron is going to edge.
So after that first lap,
gets collected by traffic there, but thankfully gets away.
I know I had quite a lot of sections where I'd like case and bounce my way through, for example. But I think I only had one other actual crash, which is when I landed on Dan. Other than that, I think it was alright.
Ooh, real tough moment there.
Yeah, good race cam. I don't know what to make of it at the moment. Like, when I looked at the qualifier and I saw all of you on Yammies again, I'm doubting myself on what's better or not.
On that Husqvarna, looking to dig deep
I don't know.
Underneath the Honda
and if you boys can get quick shift on it, then it makes it even more tempting to do so. But clearly the Husky is actually the quickest bike because Tyler is moving on it. That is disgustingly quick.
Good bit of race experience and a good bit of racecraft will teach you that. Let's go Black Rifle 1 and 2 here from chat. Yes, indeedy. JN and Red.
Well, I had a really bad start again in that one, Cam, so it was another, like, almost last to then second place charge. But after the first lap, I only had one other crash, so I was just quite consistent in that race. But pace-wise, I was a minimum of a second a lap slower than Tyler was.
Frank here, not to be left out of the fight just yet. You can see he does struggle a little bit with that big stretch of the triple. T-Moss has made his way through the pack and is officially in the mix as well now as we get 11 minutes remaining in tonight's Moto number 2. Will he be able to put up another 1-1 victory here tonight, or will he have to settle for a lower position this week?
Yeah, I had, this is the other really annoying thing. On shorter start straights, it won't matter as much. But this one, where it is a really, really long start, I think I was in the lead for the first half of the start straight. And then it's probably a combination of being on a KTM and having a 120 rear tyre as opposed to a 110. By the end of the start straight, I think I was going into the corner in like 6th. So it wasn't good. And then people, stupid people in this game on the left decide they want to cut over to the right halfway on the start anyway, which is never going to work, but they still do it every single time, even at a pro level.
Correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
No, Tyler was pulling the whole time. Tyler was constantly pulling. I was only like, I think I was like 12. It was only like 12 seconds behind at the end of lap 1, and then by the end of the race it was 30 something. Yeah, I don't think there was one single lap where I gained on him.
Shiny side is indeed facing the sky, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
So I have a feeling we're going to see Tyler on the Husky at round 2 of Aerial.
Oh!
That was never going to go well, was it? That was a bit of a brazy one.
It looks like KFC got away with it again. That was a very, very hairy moment for everyone involved. Bum's having a little go down the inside as well here.
All this is doing, by the way, is just giving Travis an easy road to the front. It's all these are riding like idiots.
Canny as he dives back underneath him again.
I'm doing some killing.
In the long run there. What a nice pass.
Do we know who... Oh, Bum's Pumpacasso, isn't it? I keep asking who he is.
He does get collected by the group of bikes as they swerve their way past him. KFC here defending from Chapstick now as Chapstick looks up the inside of him on the Black Rifle ABC bike. Oh, a bit of a case there for Chapstick in the background. KFC's gone sending it.
These boys are just trying to kill each other now.
A real awkward line there into the corner. Not entirely sure what caused that.
I like how Cupcake's just blowing it off as if these aren't intentionally taking each other out. The best paid tracks, I really don't think I should say that, to be honest, because it's all personal preference, and I really don't want to tell people how to spend their money. So if you see a track you like the look of on the shop, there's usually a very high chance that someone's done a video on it, or there's a video on the page of it as well. So just have a look around, see which ones you like the look of the most, and then commit to the ones that you think look the best. I think compounds where they've got 3 or 4 different tracks are usually the best way to go.
We get some absolutely fantastic racing on these DDC SX tracks, and I love to see it. We can never wait for the next one. But we've only got a few more races left this season, sadly. But I'm sure they'll be just as action-packed as the first 9. Down the inside for Murder. He's not going to get the position here. Beta's going to lock it down for now. These quite fluid cameras as well that we get on these tracks.
Yeah, shout out Aiden, by the way, for taking the time to actually put the cameras on these tracks. If no one saw my Instagram video today, the custom cameras that TFC's done on Flying... Is it Flying Iron Horse, or is it Iron Flying Horse, or is it just Iron Horse? Let's say Flying Iron Horse Raceway, TFC's last one that he done. The cameras look sick. They look so good.
Red, though, is not letting him break out of sight just yet. Although, we do have to give a little bit of a shout out here to JN on the Black Rifle Husqvarna. An absolute monster here in race number 2. A real solid start, fought his way up to the front, managed to keep it, and has extended a solid 10-second gap here. I'm giving him a little bit of the commentator's curse by accident there. You can see him having to check up a couple of times throughout rhythm section. But what a race he's having up here at the front of the field.
That bike went through those whoops like there was 0 road in them, and that's crazy to me.
Upright, but Patron and Red going to be having different thoughts in their heads here tonight.
Apparently to get quick shift on non-Austrian bikes and not the Triumph, because you have to put the preload setting with the clutch settings on 0 and the clutch on the same bind as shift down. But would that then not mean that the shift up isn't quick shift? Because I've got it at the moment where quick shift... Well, I've got it at the moment where clutch and shift down are the same button, and that works absolutely fine. Then obviously the upshift quick shift works because I'm on the Austrian bikes.
DM's after, no worries, Tyler, no worries.
You're on a PS5 control. Mine's PS4, and I don't know if that changes anything. I've seen people say they get it working on PS4, but I have tried. Like, I've gone into like the Steam input stuff. I've tried going into like the files behind the scenes and like copy and pasting one button to another. And I've tried running it DS4 Windows with my controller at the same time, and it just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't work.
This time. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I'm definitely doing something wrong. I don't know what's going on, man.
I don't think you'll be banned from Aerial Bruiser. I know that people have probably put reports in about you last week after some get-togethers, but it should just be a warning. I think you can see that there's nothing like intentional in the takeouts.
Black Rifle bike making their way through.
You need to put it as up and down shift for anything.
Hell yeah, we love a new bike. We love a new bike.
You need to put it as up
if it does work,
and down shift for anything than the quick shift bike.
Now, though, Chapstick and Patron keeping it
would take
between these two riders. The Black Rifle Company having
my issues is trying to get it to work up and down. If you can do it so it's just up, no issues with that at all. I feel like that'd be quite easy and straightforward to do. It's the down part of it which ruins me, because I've got 4 years of MX bikes habit. I've got 5 years of MX simulator habit of being able to accelerate and changing down at the same time in the air. I do it quite a lot, but I'll just rev. So the amount of times, even if I'm like that much throttle rather than full, the amount of times I'll go to downshift without the quick shift thing, and it won't because I'm slightly revving and it'll stay in the same gear, you then don't know that's happened until you then go to accelerate in the next corner. And then it's too late by then because you're already in the wrong gear and it messes you up.
Look at JN as well. This man's on a mission. Look at him go. 14 seconds now. It was 9 when I mentioned it a couple of minutes ago. And a little check back. It looks like T-Moss has fought his way past Red now and is up into the P2 position. Red having a little bit of a tough time through that last lap by the looks of things. Getting back on 2 wheels though and straight back into the fight. We've also got his teammate Chapstick.
The 250 squadding into that I think is actually quite impressive.
Down I did actually do the TSCZ back, or one of them that was sent to me pre-race, and we figured out how it should have worked fine. It was only Tyler's bike that I was aware of not working.
Yeah, I can only get it working on one and not the other at the moment. And so I definitely don't want to be having to shut off the throttle every time I want to shift up, because that's just never going to work. So I suppose the only likely way for me to do it is to get it working on the up and then just not on the down.
If it's anywhere near like the gigabyte limit, you know, that'll be a couple of minutes, and that'll just slow down my MX bike's loading. Whereas I've already downloaded Tyler's bike at the start of the race, if that makes sense. So my apologies there. We will make sure we get you in.
No, the Steam inputs on my controller don't work when I try and do it. If I turn Steam, oh sorry for punching the microphone. Look, if I turn, so I've got Steam controller off at the moment. If I go into the settings and turn this on, then when I go into game, my settings in here, none of this says PlayStation. This will all have like Xbox wording to it, and it doesn't work. Like it doesn't recognise any inputs when I go to the track. So then I thought, okay, so what if I make my computer think it's an Xbox controller anyway? So then I run DS4 Windows, and it still doesn't work. So I don't know how to get it working properly. I can't do it myself. The issue is if it becomes like a massive thing and everyone does it, it's not something you can really ban, because it's not cheating. You're just changing your controller settings. I'd probably just have to go out and get a different controller and try and do it if it's that much of an advantage.
Up here, Timos finds his way into P2 on the track, but P3 on the timing board. Again, look, another 2-second penalty for Travis. Timos definitely having a tough time with track limits here tonight. There must be a corner somewhere that's catching a couple of these guys out, maybe just as they stay super duper tight, you know?
So I was having this discussion with someone earlier in regards to the whole rebinding your controller settings thing, which is I can see a lot of people being unhappy with people putting quick shift on bikes that shouldn't have quick shift. So let's say whether it's OEM team, aerial admins, Proposa, whatever it is, let's say they ban being able to do that quick shift option to those bikes. That would then extend to someone like me who has it set up so I can quick shift down as well as up.
You did noopsy when you made the drag and drop. It is what it is, man. It is.
Which is kind of a lot less.
Sometimes mistakes happen.
Invasive. I guess you're making a lot less changes just to be able to do it down. But then you get into the sticky situation of, well, if that's banned as well, where I can't just have the same button to change down and hold clutch at the same time, what about the people that bind their turning and leaning to one stick, so people just play on one stick? Will that be banned as well? Can you not do that? So you end up getting into like a really, really grey area of what is and what isn't, and what should and what shouldn't be allowed. And I actually don't know the answer to it, to be honest. I feel like it's just let people have free rein to do whatever they want at this point. Because it technically is there for everyone to do. So I don't know. I mean, it's there for everyone to do if they have the correct controller to do so. Do you reckon just that we get rid of all quick shifts completely? I'd be screwed if they got rid of all quick shifts completely. It's the reason that I am still on the KTM right now is because, for whatever reason, I can't get through whoops without banging it up into 5th gear. No, quick shift isn't the same for all bikes. It's only on the Austrian, well, it's not even on all Austrian bikes anymore. It's just on the bikes that have quick shift in real life. So it's on the KTM, it's on the Husky, and now it's on the Triumph. Which is why, for a while, to be fair, the Austrian bikes have been the meta. That's why a lot of people use the Husky 250 as well, because not only is it fast, but the gear shifting on the 250 is even more important than it is on the 450s. So having that ability to quick shift on it is pretty big. Massive, some might say. He's done it again! He's killed me! Ban him! Get him gone! Yeah, I don't know if launch control is something that the OEM team can physically add into the game. That's more of a Poboso thing. In which case you're never going to get it, because the game doesn't get updates at all. Yeah, that's kind of the thing we're having at the moment, Sober, is about the being able to add quick shift to all of the different bikes. Yeah, I'm not mechanically inclined in a way to know about all of the gear stuff. I do be riding the track, that is true. Probably shouldn't be, but I feel like I can get away with it, A, because it's me, but B, because I'm not, like, racing the track as such. But yeah, you shouldn't be on it full stop. I'll be honest, I don't care, I'm just a bit bored waiting. I feel like this is going to be the new epidemic, isn't it? Kind of like when people were going and removing roost and tear-offs and stuff from their game. Or like turning shadows off in the files behind the scenes. It's going to be an uproar. Yeah, Bud's Creek's a fun one. I like when the track creators go out of their way to add things for us to do when we're not racing, otherwise we just end up wheeling back and forth in the pitch the whole time. Can't remember what Supercross round it was an aerial one last year, where there was a little circle rut off the track, like inside the stadium, and we were just riding around hitting that. There was another stadium where you could actually ride up into the stands and ride around the top of the stadium as well, which was really fun. Just to keep our little TikTok brains busy. Overall, I think the new bikes, I haven't got any negatives to say about them. They've improved every single bike. There's not been a bike that they've made worse. At least on the 450 side. I know a lot of the 250 guys aren't happy. Apparently they made the 250s a little bit slower. But I don't have enough experience on the 250s to be able to say that. Get back. You wouldn't be able to post a link in here anyway, unfortunately. Not from me, but YouTube will delete the links. I've got it moderated in a way that anybody that isn't a mod of the channel posts a link, it automatically gets removed, because I used to have it really early on when I first started streaming. You'd get all these like weird porn bots rock up and post like X-rated links in the chat. So it's just to stop things like that going on. It's my back braking. It feels like it's just not doing anything. It is. I just feel like it's not like sliding me. It doesn't feel very strong at all. Don't know. Do I try and go a bit risky, boys? Do I stick on get this gate, or do I try and go here and try and sneak up the inside? What are we thinking? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You know what? I'm not going to look at chat, because you guys are going to tell me to go on the front row. But in my gut, I feel like if I go on the front row, I'm going to have exactly the same result as last time, because the start straight's so long, the faster bikes catch up to me. So I'm going to go on the inside of the second row and try and sneak up the inside, basically just inside the tough blocks. Change status, thank you. I generally wouldn't remember to do that otherwise. Bosh. A lot of game crashes. Waiting on people to sink in. Tyler's, you can't, you can see behind the controller actually. Tyler's worst lap was a 1 minute flat, and my best lap was a 1 minute flat. All right, time to set up. Getting the gamer position again. My head's hella itchy today. Don't know why, much itchier than usual. Right. Don't feel like my chair's in the right place, but oh, jump stop. Here we go again. It's going to be the moment of the truth. Am I going to get the jump start again? Because he left and rejoined. No, that was Colin. He's probably not even moving, to be fair. Which probably means the server's going to have to go down and go up again. Very odd. Very peculiar. God damn it. Yeah, this server's probably going to go down and go up again for Ocean, I would have thought. Say bummer, 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 leave him behind. I don't think they'll leave him behind. Oh yeah, that's a point. He's got a weird... I've never seen this before, I don't think. No, if he's not here, then yeah, they're just going to go. Yeah, we're going. Did get the gate that I wanted, nice. Now we just have to hope that Tyler's reaction times out the gate are pretty damn good. But the annoying thing is, I get really good jumps on this thing. It's only once you get halfway up the start straight that the others start catching up. So there is a chance I rear-end Tyler out the gate, but we'll see how that goes. Who's behind me? Troy! It's Troy! It's the real Troy Jan! Take a screenshot, quick. Remember. Take a screenshot. Oh my god, it's him. It's really him. He's not wave at me. I'm waving at you. Damn, that's crazy from you. Right, here we go. Someone was into launching. That's not what I needed from Tyler there. I needed him to go a little bit faster than that. Nice! See, doesn't matter what you do. You always get the longs that launch into rhythm sections behind you. Oh, really doesn't matter what you do. So actually, by trying to be smarter, I have ended up with a worse start. I am in dead last. Like, what the f... Spink, you're actually a mongrel. I don't know what to do with some people. I really don't. It's very hard to bite your tongue sometimes at some people's actions. But, you know, we move. Can't stop in the whoops. Can't stop in the whoops. Do. That's how you get through. Skirt. Another comeback ride. 3 in a row. Who'd have thunk it? So, Caden. I mean, Finn's had a terrible start as well. Like, why are you tripling on people's heads? What's going on? You hate Spink banned from Odin. I can see why. Well, to be fair, that's literally exactly what I done to Hakon yesterday, so... Karma works in mysterious ways. But we can now officially say this will be a P30 to wherever I end up, because I wasn't dead last. I mean, it's good practice for trying to come through the pack, it's just frustrating to have to do it all the time. I don't understand people's inability to just go in a straight line next to each other. It's generally baffling. Might be a little bit harder to come through this time. Usually you make all the passes on the opening few laps, but got hung up more than once, unfortunately. Track do be getting a bit boofed. It's a lot of bodies in one rhythm. I do not see this going smoothly. lot of blue, most importantly. Oh my goodness, you see? Oh my god, the way I kind of hooked up on a berm. Oh, I say a berm, it hooked up on one of the ruts. Okay, a little bit of breathing room behind now. We can keep trying to move forwards. Yeah, the whoops are pretty difficult right now. When they get chewed out, they just kick you even harder. Oh. So then when you get a bad run going into them, I don't know how, that's actually a really, really good run through the whoops. Did not expect that. Rudder. Thank God I hooked harder right there than I ever have before. Rudder! Yeah, hold your line next time. How about that? Boots of Fire. You can thank Mr. Owls for those. He custom made them. No, Caden is in P2, not P1. 28 seconds down already is crazy. Not good from me. Ooh! Oh, I'm alive. Skirt. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I mean, it was 28 seconds at one point to lead. It's now 25. So we're moving in the right direction. Up. It's going to give me a second of cuts as well. God damn it. I don't think I'm going to get as high up as second place in this one. That's going to be a little bit of a stretch, unfortunately. I'm still happy with a lot of the passes that I've made. Try and be heads up as well. See where people are going to go before they even go there. Try and move out of the way. Oh, now I've gone too far. I went short the last 2 laps, so damn it. Oh my goodness. It's actually disgusting how far the road sends you sometimes. That's unreal. What else we got there? Hayden. Very good. And packs. I mean, that's one way to overtake 2 people, I guess. I'd be fuming if I was packed there. You could just beeline it off the end of the whips. Oh, Jesus Christ, ducked in real life, what the fuck? Okay, we got death bumps. Wouldn't surprise me if I was the only one that can see them either. A lot of time they are client side rather than server side. They're in an awful place as well, like really, really bad. Scared the shit out of me, I didn't see him until last second. I can't remember that they're there. That hit me way far to the right. Like the most intense P8 battle I've ever had in my life. I'm only 20 seconds off the lead now. Is everybody just in absolutely struggleville? We're just kind of locked to 1 speed at the moment. I thought I'd just be dropping further and further back. I expect to look up and see like 40 seconds on the leader. Oh no. Oh. It's hard to even see where the rough is when I take off these jumps, because it just ends up getting to a stage where it's almost like pure black on the face of the takeoff. You can't make out any like detail through the shadows. First good run through the whoops in many, many laps. There's just no one in front of me either. I'm stranded in no man's land right now, just sitting in my P8. What has just happened in front of me? This might be a little bit too boofed. Couldn't even tell you what's position, what's lapper, what's erode, what's death spike or anything right now. I have no clue what's going on. Got 3 minutes plus 1 to go. This felt like a really long race as well. Yeah, got a gap in front and below and behind, so I guess we just have to try and send it a little bit, see if we can catch anybody in front of us. 9 seconds in 3 minutes is a lot of time though. Just need to hope that they start crashing. No, Troy. This is pack on here actually. I just got a hell of a lot of cuts by the looks of it. Because that is not a 5-second gap. So I can get weird little like rebounds when I land as well with the front wheel. It's getting really loose. Keep forgetting my rider's got a head. Keep thinking that I'm me here, and then I forget that I've got a head above this that can hit the pillar. I'm making good time on these two in front of me. I think the one in orange is a lapper, but... yeah, so this is position, it's just I've got an ungodly amount of cuts from somewhere. Oh. Ah. Damn it. Sick. You gonna let me respawn? You're just gonna keep bouncing my bike around. Chase is in first right now, and if I am not mistaken, I believe he's on the beta. So we've had a Husky win, a beta win, we had a Yamaha win in aerial yesterday. Let's try again. The Jan. Oh god, we're swapping again, swapping again, swapping again, ooh! Oh, it's... I don't actually know what the arrow is on, to be honest. Probably like 0.2 or 0.3. I don't know what salt's causing it to start kicking out halfway through. It's been a pretty stinky motor for me altogether. Did not charge through the pack like I did in the first one. Damn. So I must have had... how many cuts did I have? I didn't go off the track that much, did I? Plus 6. I don't know about that. That's loads. Jesus Christ. Lacey, please. I know how much people suck off Deegan, but surely we can't be going with the narrative of that he's trying to just dodge him and not race against him. Please. But is that how much we glaze Deegan these days? That people actually think that that could be the case? The issue is, B-Clay, whilst yes, it could also be an oversight, at the same time, Paboso did say that that's something that he had fixed a while ago. So clearly, in his infinite wisdom, if he did fix it, he's then gone and broken it again anyway, in another update anyway. Because there was a period of time where he was getting it all the time in GPs and everything, and then I think it was Stoney said about it, and then they said they went and fixed it, and then we done a test, and it's like everywhere you rode, you got a death spike, not even, like if you just went in testing, 0.01 in road and you ride, it's poofed. Yeah, I don't know. Aerial went very, very well last night. I got third last night. It was good. Good. I am staying up. I'm staying up to watch it. I'm not going to be streaming during that time. I'm not doing a watch long or anything. I'm just going to chill with the boys, get some food in me, get another white monster down the gullet, even though I've already had one today. But that, I think the actual racing that was on the track there, it wasn't bad racing. It's just not in as high enough as a... Flimsy's not happy. Oh no, someone blocked past me after I cross-jumped them 3 fucking times in a row. What are you on about, you twat? Jesus Christ. Oh, that's fine. That was funny at the finish. I didn't mind that. Good race with Pax as well. That was good. Great to have the worst erode of all time. I mean, the erode is the same for everybody, so we can't really complain about it too much. It's just the death spike that I think was annoying. It came out of the blue, out of nowhere. Oh well. Is Flimsy still in the lobby, or did he rage quit? No, he's still here. Oh no, he left. Never mind. I was going to type to him, but he's gone away. RJ had an interview during Race Day Live, said he heard a couple of weeks ago that Kitchen was switching to East Coast. Yeah, and this is all... Wait, he had an interview during Race Day Live, he said he heard... These are the words that I don't like. Seems like a lot of hearsay. Don't know. So again, I hope you all enjoy the racing. Regardless of where you are in the world, it starts in an hour and a half from now, just over an hour and a half. So it should be good. I'm excited for it. The racing in this was pretty good as well. Like two good days of racing. Happy with my speed and everything like that. My consistency was a bit poor in this one. It was just a brutal track. I mean, it's going to affect everybody differently. And I'm going to disappear. So good night, everybody. And I will see you probably sometime during the week because I kind of want to carry on a more regular streaming schedule. So